when you, in terms of sobriety, how are you managing that? Are you going to meetings? You talking to friends and family?
Crazy, because
How long are you sober now?
I've been sober since May 22nd. May 22nd.
Wow. Okay, great.
And I didn't go to rehab. I didn't do.
Was there an event where you were just like, I'm not?
The seizures. I had. Did we talk about that on here? And,
yeah, you said you had like 5 seizures in a day.
I had 5 seizures in one day, and I was trying to just quit everything cold turkey. And the doctors were like, you can't do that. Like, that's bad. You could die. But I just wanted to quit it cold turkey. And
my cousin Sean, excuse me. I'm talking to Lil Xan. Lose my number. I hate my family. Take this out.
That's so
Jesus Christ. My fucking family. He's opening up about seizures, and I got these idiots who want free tickets. So you have 5.
I need some free tickets.
You get all the free tickets you want.
Yes.
Dan, we're going to Tampa. Dan's requested about 45 free tickets for everyone he knows in fucking Tampa to come to the show. So how am I going to make it, Mike?
All the girls and stuff.
Yeah. All this hoes.
The hoes. I was going to say.
Fuck Dan Carney, please, if you're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
Let's go.
LinkedIn.
Yeah, we just had like a few seizures in one day. It was crazy. Seizures fucking crazy, dude. Like, you don't even remember anything. You just
what
snap
is it?
out
Because I've never had one, and I've seen people have it. It's one of the most disturbing things to watch.
Yeah. Oh my God. My girl at the time saw it, and she just cries every time. Like I talk about it, and I'm like, fuck, I must have looked crazy. It's just like you're there one minute, you kind of start hallucinating a little bit, but you don't realize you're hallucinating, and you think like you're asleep, and then you just like wake up. And you're fucking scared. You're scared.
You don't even feel it happening.
No, like you don't. You just wake up, like you just blacked out, wake up, but you're terribly scared. You just don't know, like you're having trouble breathing. Your anxiety is going crazy. I remember when I woke up from it, I was like screaming, like fucking bloody murders. I don't know what I was screaming, but and all my family's around me just looking at me like, what the hell is up with you?
So then it was like, we got to go to the hospital.
Yeah, we went to the hospital. They got to run the CAT scans and stuff. Thank God I was fine, but I knew at that point that I really just had to stay sober. And
was the seizure caused by the drugs?
It was caused from Xanax withdrawal, not even Percocet, not even Percocet, just straight Xanax withdrawal.
Jesus Christ!
That's how you know that drug is wild.
So your brain needs it to function.
Your serotonin receptors.
So the doctors were like, you can't cold turkey this.
Yeah, and at that point I'd already had the seizures, and I was just they put me on anti-seize medication, so I was just like, maybe this, will prevent seizures. I could just quit. And everybody was telling me to go to rehab because I needed professional help. And I'm so like, I'm just like, I could do this. And it was hard. It was really hard. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I lost a lot of weight. But a month after, I came out, stronger than I've ever been. So.
Yeah, and you're you're doing good now. And this is the future. The future for you is just clean.
I just want to help other people,
I think I sent you a message on Twitter. I was just like, gotta stay sober. I just sent a message because I was just like, this kid, talented dude, and I didn't even know you, but I was just like, this guy's, you see young people sometimes, and like I remember being an addict is like, horrible. and it's horrible. And I remember like, also being somebody that wants to create shit and make shit, and like how all of those worlds fuse together in a very fucking negative way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's also horrible for, it's not just horrible for you, it's horrible for everybody involved.
Everybody around you.
Family, everybody around you. Your girl, mom.
Everybody.
Everybody's worried. They're just thinking, one day he's not going to wake up.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's just the scariest thing ever.
Are you excited about when quarantine ends, you could kind of come out of quarantine, you start doing live shows again?
Yeah.
Do you miss that? Do you miss the adrenaline of getting on stage?
There's no better feeling than being on stage performing for like, sold out show. It's like, it's the best feeling. The adrenaline is pumping. It's just amazing that people like that you can do something where, thousands of people will come out just to see you. Like, I'm so grateful for that. Yeah. It's a blessing. It's really
amazing to me because I'm going out, and these people coming out in the pandemic, and it's like they're just.
I saw that shit.
So
you posted it.
Yeah.
It was packed. It was
packed. I mean, we're selling that all over. The people are just really happy to be out, and we're just having fun because people need to laugh right now.
Yeah,
shit is so fucked up.
That's so important right now.
Yeah.
Is the comedy store in Hollywood open yet?
It's not open yet.
Not yet.
We're hoping. We don't know. I think it's just we're gonna be down for the winter. I think spring is gonna be spring. I think that's just what's going to happen. I think we're just going to head through the holidays. That's going to happen quick.
You ever think this is going to become like a new norm?
I hope not, but I do think there's a possibility of that. Yeah. I just think that people want freedom too much in the sense that they don't want real freedom, but they want to go out.
Yeah.
So I do
find any excuse to go out.
Yeah, I do think that come spring, after we've made it through maybe a second wave of this, I think people are just going to say to themselves, like, fuck it. I want to be...
They're going to get tired of it.
They're going to get tired of this shit, man.
People are already getting tired of it.
People are getting tired of this shit. People are like, fuck it. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die, but I just can't sit in my room anymore.
And I also, another thing about this pandemic is like, when I was in the hospital for the seizures, it was like the beginning of it kind of. And you can't have guests, you know what I mean? Like around. So this is a horrible time to just die.
Yeah,
you gotta die.
Horrible,
you gotta die alone in the hospital. You can't have loved ones around you. It's a horrible time to have a kid.
It's crazy. My friend just had a kid. It's so hard. Nobody can be in the delivery room.
Wow, that is so crazy.
And then and if you're in a hospital dying now, you cannot see your family at all. Which to me sounds,
doesn't that? Yeah.
But I do understand that many people have a problem with that. It is tough, man, when you see these people FaceTime. It's fucking horrible. And that's why I do comedy, because I try to laugh at horrible shit because I don't know what else to do with it.
Yeah.
I think you try to make music, and that's how you deal with it.
Yeah.
That's how we deal with how fucked up the world is.
But yeah, the comedy, people need that
People need that, man. I just, I don't know what else to do. I look at this world and it's so fucked up, and there's so much injustice. And I think that like people should go out and, make whatever change they can make, but also in your own life, like treat people well and everything, which I try to do.
Oh yeah. What's that saying? It's treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah. I like being treated poorly. So that's a horrible quote from me. I truly enjoy being treated very, like when I go to a restaurant, they treat me like shit. I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like to know where I'm at. Yeah. Like I went to Nobu the other day and they were just, I didn't have a reservation. I'm like, what? I was just
like, I'll wait.
Sushi in my fucking car. They were like, we have a table in 4.5 hours.
They did not. They said 4.5 hours.
It was some crazy wait time. I was just like, just put it in a fucking box
and just send me on my way.
Of course, TikTokers, there's like 15-year-olds being showed to tables. They're like, hello.
What you said about Sour Ranch and it's just a bunch of TikTokers eating chicken fingers.
Yeah, that's what it
funny.
is. I mean, it's silly.
It's
crazy.
LA.
I come from New York, which is a real city. And I mean, with all due respect to everyone here, LA, I love LA, but LA is a little ridiculous. But I think that's what makes LA fun.
Yeah.
That's what gives LA its charm, is that it's a little wacky.
LA is very ridiculous.
It's a little wacky to see paparazzi climbing over hedges to interview a child. And then they're interviewing a child, and then the child says what a child would say. They'll be like, Addison, what's going on? And some girl will be like, I just got a car. And they're like, yeah, good for you. And I'm like, this girl's just having a normal 17-year-old experience. Yeah. And you're chasing them through the streets.
Oh, man,
Do you deal with a lot of paparazzi? Do you deal with people just trying to find you? And
when we go out, if they're there, they definitely come ask some questions. But I do agree, it is wild that, because I appreciate what TikTok is,
Sure, yeah.
Like
TikTok, a lot of shit it's good for music,
and if you can make money off TikTok and you can get a notoriety, that's epic. I love it. I love that for you. I'm not as tapped in. I do TikTok. I don't dance on TikTok.
Right.
But I try to make...
You jump around on stage, though.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. Just translate that.
Yeah.
But I like... I'm not really tapped in too much. I'm trying to get more tapped into the TikTok community. We make TikToks, but they're just funny. They're funny. You know what I mean? They're random funny. They're not like the dances. But I'm not that tapped in. So when they ask, like in the paparazzi, like Hollywood Fix or something, I always watch those videos and it's like they're asking some crazy, what's happening in the TikTok world of beef, drama, and I'm getting older.
You're getting older.
Yeah, like that's
You're getting older.
Because it's definitely a young person.
It's
like
a
really,
young person's
really
game.
young. Like
and it's also, you're somebody who you're actually creating a thing. So a lot of people on TikTok it's a very transient style of fame where a lot of those guys, the smart ones, are now doing finance advice podcasts, like Bryce Hall and these guys, and they're like smart. They're like smart guys because they realize they're like, okay, I'm not going to dance forever, but I'm gonna become like an angel investor and try to.
It's evolving.
I mean, they're evolving into like that thing, but those guys aren't artists. You know what I mean? That's a different thing. I think. I don't think they would say they're artists. I don't think somebody with their shirt off on TikTok that's just dancing would say, "I'm making art."
Those videos make me so uncomfortable. The little TikTok e-boys.
I would. That's not art. That's not making a song. That's not writing a book.
It's crazy. I mean,
it can't be art. If that's art, we're in trouble. I don't hate it. I'm like, good, make your money.
Yeah, make your money.
But what those people do, what Mac Miller did, that's very different thing. Very different. And I think they know that. The smart TikTokers know that, which is why they're like, here's an energy drink. Like they get.
Oh, like the bang energies.
Yeah, they get it. I think.
Yeah, they all have investment. And believe me, I love TikTokers. I'm not on here. I love TikTok.
Me too.
I just gotta make that clear. You know what I mean? And I respect it. It's just different. Like you said, the energy drinks. I always see the bang energy.
Well, it's just it's branding and marketing. And it's smart.
This is what I'm saying. They all have investors.
Right.
Like that's crazy. That's the craziest shit to me.
But you didn't get famous for being famous. You got famous because you were a musician. You're a rapper.
Yeah.
And you made music.
Yeah.
And you were in that scene.
But I think that's how it started off. But I think what happened was the Lil Xan persona became
huge,
just its own thing
online.
Like, you know, like I love making music, and I have a lot of fans that love me for my music. But I feel like a lot of people just joined in, and it was just like I just want to see what the fuck Lil Xan does next.
Do you see kids that emulate you? Like, do you ever go out and see a littler Xan?
Littler Xan, that should be a rapper.
Tiny Xan. Littler Xan. What if I'm littler Xan?
Yo, shout out. There's actually a dope artist named Emotional Xan.
Emotional Xan.
You know what I'm talking about.
Is like, that, and you're cool with that? No lawsuits? You like Emotional Xan?
I'm cool with it, bro. If you can make it work with the name like that, it's epic. So
yeah, what are you?
Yeah, look, Emotional Xan. Look, it's crazy.
Oh my God, this guy's no joke. Do you know him?
Oh, we've talked before. Just like a little. Oh, we got Xan in our name.
No one with Xan in the name can ever have a normal appearance. Like it's got to be wild. It's got to be out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. Shout out Emotional Xan, right? He's killing it. I love that. I love that so much.
That's great.
Emotional Xan holding a gun.
Very good. What? Everyone holds. All of the Xan family loves the weapons.
Yeah, we all get together and talk. We're in a group chat. All the Xans.
I love that. What's the what if you could have one? If you could do one thing in terms of a goal, is it you want to put out an album that's the most killer thing? Do you what's the one thing you want to do? A world tour? Like
we're definitely working on the second album. Just trying to find.
Is it harder second album?
It's a little. I think making an album in general is a little tricky because you know you just music's always evolving, so you always are trying to get ahead of it so you can find out what the next is, the next what MGK Machine Gun Kelly's doing.
Yeah,
he nailed it.
He's evolved.
Yeah, he's evolved
Dude,
from
just
rap to the pop.
They're good. It's good.
It's
so Valentine. There's like good songs.
Oh, it's so good. All this. So we're just listening to his album. It's amazing that the way he transitioned, and he just had a #1 album doing that pop punk stuff, which proves like where music's going. They like that alternative rock.
There's no borders anymore. Like you can do whatever. Like I'm having a conversation with you.
That's crazy. You're crossing the.
This is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly can do alternative stuff. You can do whatever you want.
Anybody can do.
Donald Trump can be the president. I mean, it's really
wild.
It's wild. I mean, there's no limits to anything.
Yeah. So if anybody's ever telling you like you can't do that, well, you can fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing you can't do at this point. 2020 proved that. 2020
proves it. I'm excited for 2021.
Oh, hopefully it's worse.
And you're
yeah.
All right, so we're excited that it's the new sober Xan.
This is the first thing I've done too. Like sober.
No more now. If you ever throw a fit now at Taco Bell, you're doing it sober. I do it sober. I get angry sober, and you can too.
At this point, if I throw a fit somewhere,
you don't have to be on drugs. What is your order at Taco Bell or Del Taco? Just out of curiosity.
Del Taco, we used to call it the stoner burrito, but they used to get pissed. It's just the burrito with the fries in it.
Oh yeah, California burrito.
Oh, it's not called the stoner burrito.
Well, it's called the California burrito.
We used to order it and be like, "Yo, can we get the stoner burrito?" They're like, "We don't know what that is.
Yeah,
please order the right way."
Xan's like, "Can I have the oxy guacamole?" Can you just use the menu? Yeah. Can you use the menu, please?
Yeah. Can I get the Xan? Oh man,
can I get the stoner burrito?
Yeah, that's what we used to call it.
You're just hanging out of a G-Wagon.
Yeah, at that time I was in a beat up Nissan Versa.
Now you're in the G?
Now I'm in the G wagon.
Where it's tight inside a little bit.
Yeah, you know, they don't. I wish like I knew more about the car before I got it because it's like a boat. You know, it's like it drives itself. Like you want to go left, it goes fucking right. It's
right.
I love it, but it is really.
When you make money and you're making money now, what are the things? Are you a clothes guy? You like cars? What's the thing where everybody has a vice?
I was more of a clothes guy.
I like shellfish. Everyone has like a thing.
You have a big shellfish.
I love like shrimp, and you ever have a shellfish tower at like a restaurant with like shrimp and lobster?
Seafood is my favorite.
Yeah.
Clothes in the beginning, I was like, it has to be Louis, it has to be Gucci, but it doesn't. Like a hoodie and a beanie and skinny jeans.
Right.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, I do the polo.
I like polo. Polo's
I just
sick.
do it because it's just like I just started wearing it, and that's now just what I wear, and it's just easy. It's like a uniform, and I just
and this is kind of like a uniform too, because everybody. It's like, oh, like, what do you expect?
Be each other for Halloween. Yeah, look, goes Lil Xan.
Yeah, just put my face tattoos.
They'll be like, you're fat Lil Xan. I'm like, I'm Lil Xan.
Fat Xan.
Fat Xan. Well, dude, I fucking appreciate it. An hour went by like nothing.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's wild to have you on.
Yo, it's so great to be on.
A lot of my fans would be like very interested in this conversation. Yeah. I'm like thrilled you're a fan of the show.
Oh, love it, bro.
I'm thrilled you fucking like some of the shit we do.
So sick.
I love that fucking that Slingshot song. That's like an unofficial song of our career. I love a lot of the other stuff you do. I thought you were Billie Eilish for many years. And now that I've finally realized that you're not. But dude, you're so fucking talented. You're so fucking good.
Thank you for having me.
Stay fucking sober, dude. Keep making music. Definitely. And we'll head up to Saddle Ranch and we'll eat some chicken fingers.
With all TikTokers.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming on, dude.
Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Tell everyone where they can find you if they don't know. They know, but
Instagram at Zanxiety. Just put an X in front of the word anxiety, and basically that's it. Yeah.
There you go. All right, everybody, go get the stoner burrito. All right.